Hi, this is Ryan Wiseman with finditgreatbruce.com, and I'm speaking today with Mary Anderson, who is the local representative of the Welcome Wagon. And I thought we'd just take a minute to find out a little bit more about how the Welcome Wagon operates in our community and how you can be involved or get in contact with them. So welcome, Mary.
Thank you so much. Welcome Wagon's a community program, and we work with the town and the community committees that are there. Like we have the mayor's office, we work with the garbage collection, we work with the museums to bring all kinds of information to the new people that move into the area.
Very cool. And new information, I'm looking at this, we got a sample basket here in front of us, and I'm seeing, the things that I need to have, like the phone book if it doesn't happen to exist in the house that I just purchased or moved into.
Getaway to Gray.
Getaway to Gray, I'm assuming it's local vacation
County.
Tourism. The same for Bruce and other as well, like basically all the area information that you'd be looking for.
Yes, community guide, maps, Gray County maps, we go to the museum, we go to Gray Routes, and we can bring up information, just things to do in and around the Owen Sound area, the market in Owen Sound and Katy Market, things like that that people don't know about that are new to the community.
Very cool. In addition to the, the information materials that are provided in the basket, there's also other goodies as well. Maybe get you to show us a few samples, but they come from area businesses, is that correct?
Yes, that's right. I approach the businesses to be in the basket, which is to, in telling the new people what there is in town, all the businesses they have in town. And it's advertising for the businesses too, because that tells the new people that they have a gift for them waiting when they go and visit the business.
Cool. So is it gift certificates sometimes, or is there, what kind of things would be in here?
Like here we have a basket full of cars, Gray Fair furniture, or Gray Fair flooring in Owen Sound has been a long time business owner here. They have a pen for them now, and in return they get a welcome mat when they visit the store. They do not have to buy anything. All they have to do is visit the store.
Yep.
So that gets them in there, and they can be introduced to the owners, and they can look around the store and see what they have. Another one might be Peninsula Ford up here in Owen Sound, which they have the 3 locations, and we tell them about that. They give them, in the basket, they give them a bottle of water.
Nice.
And in return, they get a $20 gift certificate for their parts department, which means they don't have to have a Ford. They can go in and get anything else in the parts department that's in a hat or mats for the floor or snow brushes or anything like that. We have our common sponsors who are the Sun Times and the radio station and things like that that help us with advertising as well. So they're just all involved with the community and wanting to welcome the new people here. Very
cool. What is the most popular thing people find in the basket, do you think? It doesn't take long to get into the chocolate chip cookies.
We have that from No Frills, and they also give them a loaf of bread in return.
Nice.
Another one that goes over well, though, is the pet feed mill gives out sample of either cat or dog food.
Cool.
So, that's a nice thing.
Along with information about when you need to get your pet tags for
all
the
that
ancillary.
is there as well.
Welcome Wagon itself has been operating in Canadian communities how long?
Yes, it's 80 years. This coming year, it's going to be 80 years.
I'm trying to think back to what a basket would have looked like 80 years ago.
Well, it might have been covered. It actually, Welcome Wagon came across when the Pilgrims were coming across the country, and they were the Pilgrims actually would come up to the wagon trains and would say, what have you got to offer? And the women would bring out their baking and their sewing and things like that and say, come into our town. We want you over here in our town. So that's how that came about with the Welcome Wagon and all the gifts.
Nice. I think the tradition continues on into today.
Yes.
If an individual moves to the community, or I know someone who's moving to the community, how do we get in contact with you to arrange a visit?
Well, the mayor's office knows our number, and it's in most of the community advertising that we do. You can also just call our head office if you happen to find a phone book with our 416 number, which is a Toronto number, because we have a networking across Canada, and as soon as you call in and say someone has moved, they will call the representative in charge of that area.
Okay, very good. And then is it a scheduled appointment, or is it kind of just a drop in, or?
No, it can be very scheduled. We can call them. If we have a phone number, we'll call them, and they'll recommend a time that would be good for them and their family, because we like to have the kids there, because we have all kinds of little gifts and things for them. They enjoy it as well. And other times, if I see a moving van, I'll just drop in and just say, hey, I'm the Welcome Wagon. I want to give you this information about the town.
Do you travel with a basket ready to go at all
Sometimes
times?
Sometimes I do, yes.
Just one or two in the back seat ready to go at a moment's notice?
Yes.
In addition to the homeowners baskets, there's a couple other guess, basket opportunities as well.
Yes, we welcome new babies into the community, so we have a baby program, and it's very similar as this, but it revolves around baby things. We also have a business program, which is when people open a new business, or it's a new management, or they bought a new business, I go in and welcome them into the business world sort of thing. And we have things that to do with opening a business.
Cool.
Printing and things like that.
Excellent. How many baskets would be distributed in the area in a year?
On average, Owen Sound does about 20 to 25 visits a month.
Okay, wow, that's a good time.
So we don't discriminate against people that live in apartments. We do apartments as well as homes if we can get a hold of them. But sometimes it's hard to get a hold of them, so we need people to call us as well.
Right. So it's a two-way street, I guess. Some community involvement is required as well.
That's right. Yes.
Very good. Online to find Welcome Wagon. Is there a website or somewhere to go?
www.welcomewagon.ca.
Excellent. Very good. Any other thoughts or anything else you'd like to share with the people of Grey and Bruce regarding the Welcome Wagon, or your goals, or how they could help out?
Yeah, well, I am working in the Grey Bruce area, so I'm opening up all the little towns in the area. We've got a Welcome Wagon already there in Meaford and Wyerton.
Yep.
We're working on Saugeen Shores, Kincardine, Markdale, Durham, Hanover, Walkerton, all those little areas I'm working in. So
Now, are you physically driving to each of these places, or are there sort of intermediate reps in those communities
Yeah,
as
there
well?
will be reps. I'm
Gotcha.
hiring reps right now for all those areas, so I'm putting my foot out there and starting the program in those areas.
Gotcha.
And all the small towns really love it. They just can't wait for Welcome Wagon to come in because they want to welcome people into their community.
For sure.
I call it's the ultimate disturbance that leaves you smiling.
Well, very good. Thank you very much, Mary, for coming and having a chat with us today and talking to us a little bit about the Welcome Wagon. And again, that's welcomewagon.ca. You'll be able to find some more information about it and in a variety of other local areas. Resources. Cheers.